I hear this place is falling apart.
Well, it is, but not for lack of maintenance. If we keep repairing the building, it'll end up costing $20 million more to build a new school.
But the rebuild was going to cost almost $112 million.
Well, that's deceptive. It's a big number, but remember, if we get state aid, that takes care of $25 million right there, and another $3 or $4 million from private donations brings it down to $84 million.
We only get that aid if the voters approve this, if they say yes.
Yeah, well, the team has done a tremendous job. They got things so that the price per square foot for this building would be far less than most other ones in the state.
So that's impressive, but what happens if the state funding falls through?
There's no financial risk whatsoever. If we don't get the $112 million reduced to $84 million with state aid and other donations, the whole bond ends right there.
You mean no risk to taxpayers like me?
No, if the state funds don't come through or there's a redistricting, there's no risk to taxpayers whatsoever.
All right, Dennis, but do we need a school? Do we really need a school?
Well, even if you don't have kids in the school, the community is still a much better place for all of us. A school is an important part of the community.
But is this really doable for people like me? You know, we're on fixed incomes, we're retired. People don't have a lot of money and they don't have this in their budget.
That's a fair question. Any investment is a risk for taxpayers, but in this case, it'll be spread out over decades, and no taxpayer will see an increase for at least 3 to 6 years. But the big question is, do we build the school now with state aid or wait and risk paying a much higher price later?
Sounds like we've all got an important decision to make.
Well, the fact that people like you are weighing it, it shows real community spirit, and lots of thought goes into things like this.
You know, I'm voting yes on this bond. And the reason I'm voting yes is I think that the committee, the school board, has done a lot of work. They've gone back. I was a reluctant yes last time. I felt like they were trying to give me the Cadillac, and I'm a Toyota girl who just was looking for reliability and stability. And I feel like this time they've gone back, they've done their homework, and they have presented us with a bond with safeguards in place that make me say, yes, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what can happen in Woodstock when we get our new school.
I'm not a reluctant voter. I voted yes the first time, and I'm voting yes this time because as a retired school teacher, I'm for kids, and they need this building. In fact, the school I taught in was in a similar situation many years ago, and we failed to pass our bond, and it never passed, and it still hasn't, and they paid 22% more to renovate or repair than they would have built to have built a brand new school. Those are facts. Thank you.